The Champions League fallout continues, guys, here on the 31st of August. Later on the day, we have a group stage draw. Celtic and the other four English teams go in. And of course, Rangers do not go in after that absolute disaster that you could even call a performance last night for them. But it gets even worse for Rangers, guys, because guess what? Celtic will rake in an extra 2.5 million from Champions League TV revenue following Rangers' failure to qualify. I believe this is just due to the shares, and if you have more teams from a country, then you're going to get less money, and if you're the only team for that country, you're going to get the money. I'm going to assume it's something like that, to be honest. But I guess at the same time, we'll never really know. But, well, I say we'll never really know. I'm sure it's been confirmed. But yeah, I mean, 2.5 million extra, Rangers in the Europa League. I can't go over it. You know, reviewed it here on this channel, reviewed it on my own channel, talked about the game earlier for a bit. Malik Tillman responding. I actually don't know what's going on. But anyway, I thought getting pumped 5-1 was behind this Rangers team. Apparently not. Anyway, though, it is, tomorrow is transfer deadline day. We'll be back later, guys, for the Champions League draw reaction. Liverpool central defender Nat Phillips, he's set to join Celtic on a season-long loan, and so is Paulo Bernardo. So, they've managed to get a few loan deals over the line. Is it going to be enough? I mean, I've seen Rangers fans saying like the Celtic are panic buying. I've floated the question out there as well, but at least Celtic are going out and continuing to buy. Rangers are done. Rangers aren't signing anybody. Harry Souttar ain't happening, and for me, it's a joke. I honestly do not grasp why Harry Souttar isn't happening. After yesterday, how can Beale say he's happy with the squad? Same happened last year with Gio. We get into the Champions League. But the only difference is with Gio last year, he actually got into the Champions League. And then I guess the window closed before we got pumped by Celtic and pumped by Ajax. But, man, disgraceful. Honestly, disgraceful. Aberdeen are keen on a loan deal for Newcastle midfielder Jeff Hendrick, but they face competition from Leeds United, Sheffield Wednesday and West Brom Albion to sign him. And Hibs, though, are lining up a move for Bournemouth winger Jamal Lowe, who spent the last season on loan at QPR. Well, Celtic are keen to tie Lila Bada down to a long-term deal. Ollie Shaw looks like he's going to be joining Motherwell on loan from Barnsley. I've got a bit of a cough, so I'm trying not to cough all day in this vid, but there's not a lot of transfer news happening in the Scottish Premiership today, man. It's more about clinical depression for Rangers fans, including myself. I mean, that's pretty much where we stand. I mean, of course, Luis Palma was made official yesterday. I mean, you look at today, we've got Hearts, Hibs, Aberdeen in action. I'm not expecting much for the coefficient. I do think Aberdeen will get a result. I haven't actually gave my predictions, actually. That's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Let's see, let's scroll down. We've got the Europa League, Aberdeen against Hackett. I'm going to go for Aberdeen to win 2-1. I just think Aberdeen at home, first European match at home in like 2 seasons. Massive, the biggest European game they've had in ages. Guarantees Europa League. Obviously, they've the fall back of the Conference League, but, imagine like Aberdeen and Rangers in the same European competition in the group stages. When was the last time that happened? Someone hit me with it. Probably about 2008, because that's when Aberdeen got Bayern Munich. It would have been around then, but so it's been a long time. I'm going to go for Aberdeen 2-1. Moving on to the other games. So, actually, I think Hearts and Hibs kick off at the same time, don't they? I couldn't even find the Hearts game. We've got Aston Villa against Hibs. That could be anything, but hopefully Villa play a bit of a weakened team. I'm going to go for 1-0 to actually 1-0. Fuck, 1-0. I was more thinking about the Hearts game there. I mean, I'm going to go for 4-0 Villa. I think they'll play a bit of a weakened team, but they'll still pump Hibs. And then we've got Pack against Hearts, guys. 6:30 kick off. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think it'll be a good game. Hearts will get a draw, but they're going to just narrowly miss out. So the coefficient will get battered tonight. Make no mistake about it. God damn, how much were better things a week ago.